Hey guys, welcome back to Buster's Corner. What's happening? We are going to show you how to download a setup and put it into a file folder. Um, I, I guess when you get to into the into the A open, I kind of figured everybody kind of knew that, but a couple of questions have popped up a couple of times on how do you download a setup. Um, so most of us learned that back in Street Stock, but if and maybe you're Street Stock, you're just now watching this the first time. So let's walk through this. It's so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so here's my parameters. Let's see, volume's on, microphone's working, desktop's working. Okay, all that's good over there. We're at Charlotte. All right, and let's say we popped in this track and we need a setup for it. All right, I am going to go to, oops, not there, the Discord channel. And this is where I'm getting the file from, and you can get it from wherever you want to, but I had to find one I didn't have yet, per se. So I'm going to do Charlotte, and I'm going to hit the download button right here. Okay. And your system may be totally different than mine. You got to take that into consideration. Now, on mine, it shows up right down here, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say show in folder. And my down comes into a download folder, downloads. Makes sense to me, right? So that's where we have it for now. Now the question is, where does it go? Now, for me, I need to go find my iRacing setups folder. And I'm in Documents, iRacing, double click it. And then I'm going to go down to Setups. Okay. In Setups is all the cars you own. And probably some you don't even own. I'm not sure if iRacing gives you stuff like that or not, just to save. So I know that this is a next gen car. And I got to scroll down until I find stock cars Chevy Camaro 2022. Now, if you're driving, there's the Ford right here. All right. Now, if you put something in the Chevy folder, you won't see it in your Ford folder. Or there's a Toyota Camry down here. The same setup will work on all three cars. It's the same setup, but they got to be in the right folder for that car. You also run into this like when you get an SK Modified versus SK Modified Tour. All right, and then look at these up here. I haven't played with these, but these have got four different kinds of cars too that all start with a 12R. All-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, track space. Yeah. So you gotta make sure it's very car specific. And I know in the case of the next gen, I can use it with Chevy, Ford, or Camaro. All right. So this is where it's gonna go. Now I'm gonna show you the first way to do this. Let's go back to our downloads. I'm gonna highlight, right-click. I'm gonna go copy. I'm gonna go back and find my iRacing folder, which is Documents, iRacing, Setups, and go down until you find. I'm using the Camaro, stock car Chevy Camaro. Here, you just open this up. Okay, and just over here, just do a right click, paste, and there's right there. Okay, I'm going to show you these folders here in a second. We'll come back to that, but there it's in there. Now we can close this up, close this up, close that up. Let's go to the garage, my setups, and we loaded this one right, this one, S222 Charlotte version 1. Okay, so there's, but now look where it is. This is lost in all of these other setups, isn't it? All, Road America, Homestead, it's in there somewhere, right? So we want to get away from this. And I'm going to show you what we're talking about here. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. You notice on mine, let's see, let's go back to Documents, iRacing, Setup Files, go back to my car. This one right there. I have folders inside. I don't know who did this. Was it Bill Benedict that showed this to me? I guess Thompson. I don't know. I ran across it somewhere. Um, so this is the files you just saw in the garage. All this mess right here. Obviously, I need to clean this up, don't I? I'm slowly converting them over to major files up here. Now you'll see I don't have a Charlotte. I have a Roval, Charlotte Roval, but I don't have a Charlotte. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click in the middle of the screen, new folder. Spelling is kind of important right here too, by the way. So it's Charlotte. I got to write out Charlotte. That's correct. Charlotte, and you know I'm gonna go oval because I got the roval. Push enter, and now I got a folder called Charlotte Oval. Okay. Now I can either go down here and let's see, where did I put that one? Charlotte. I could go. Now you can hold on. There's two ways to do this. You can go this way. You can take this and just hold your left mouse down and drag it up until this moves. And sometimes I can't get them to move. That's supposed to move up. There it goes. There's moving. There, I got her moving. Come on, hurry up. I'm wasting film here. Alright, I can pick it and click it and drop it. Okay, now go back to the Charlotte Oval. There it is. I'm going to delete this for now. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we know, let's go back to our downloads. Here's the folder file we downloaded, the Charlotte R 1.0. Okay, now I'm going to right click this one, copy. I'm going to go back over to Documents, iRacing, Setups. Where are you? Chevy. This time I'm going to right click on my Charlotte Oval. You can open this and do a right click right here. All right. Or you just right click on the folder and do a paste. And there it is. Okay. So either way, now you have that folder right there. For me, once I've used this folder enough, like while I'm building a setup during the week, you'll see they'll start populating over here as in quick access. So I can click on anybody right here. Let's say I click on Chicago. I hit the up arrow, go up on the tree, and it'll bring me right into this folder. And I can go click on whichever one I want. Or let's say I was working on Dover, and I want to go back. I can go up right here. It brings you right into the folder, Documents, iRacing, Setups, Stock Car, Chevy Camaro. And I can go back and pick the one I want. Okay. So with that said, now if we go into our garage, and I'm going to go to My Setups, now I got a folder right here. There's the folder, and down here's all the other junk that you've seen. So now I go straight to my Charlotte Oval, open this up. Tricky part here though is, let's say you want to save as, you've got to make sure the directory is in Charlotte Oval and not somewhere else, because you may walk in here and say, you know what, Chicagoland. Well, don't say this. I'm sorry. Let's get out. I go to My Setups. Here's where you can make a mistake. Chicagoland might work over here, and I'm gonna go open up my Chicago. All right, and you run some laps to it, and you change it, and you change your name, and you want to save as. Look at, I'm in Chicago. All right, I don't want to because I'm changing it over to a Charlotte Oval, modifying it. So you got to change the directory back to the track you're on. That's a very easy mistake to make. And you go and you go, and you go back to find it. And you go, where does that have go? There's nothing in there. Well, chances are it's in the folder you started with. Okay, let me see. So that's that one. Once you've moved this somewhere, just get rid of it. Don't let it sit around. All right. At least you really shouldn't. So let's go back to now. Your iRacing can be wherever you downloaded it at. It might be in Documents. It could be in a C drive somewhere. It could be in a a folder, you need to find that on your own. That one I can't help you with. iRacing. Setups. Let me see some. What's in this one? Nothing. I haven't ran anything else in a long time. I used to drive the. Where's it at? Look at that. That's got all kinds of stuff in it, huh? And this is back before I did that. So look at it. This is from Watkins Glen all the way up to stuff I bought. Um, yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess, isn't it? This is before I did it, and you had to go through. And I had to mark them season 3, season 4s, so you can figure out what year it was. Here's a bunch of USA's with no season number on. I have no idea what version those are. That's all junk now because it wasn't filed properly. All right, you guys. I think it's that easy of a description on how to do this. Um, I'm gonna go just here real quick. All right, let's go. Here's the Texas setup. We'll download it. I probably already have this one. It populates down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to click right here, show in folder. It's Texas. All right, right click. Now you can cut it if you're good at this and you don't need to come back to it ever again. Just do a cut and paste. But if I'm not sure, I like to do a copy, and then I'm going to go over here into. Now you know I can shortcut it by using one of these folders. Documents, iRacing. This is alphabetical too, by the way. Setups. Scroll way down to Camaro. And this is Texas, and I have a Texas. Let's open that up. Now I'm going to do a right click paste. Oops, paste. I didn't have that one. Had I had that one already, it would have asked me if I wanted to replace that or not. Okay. So obviously I did not have that set up. Lord knows I got enough of them, don't I? A, B, C, C. Look at, wow, I got a whole bunch of stuff. All right, that's it, guys. It's just that simple. And now you can go back. You close this out. You can go back to your downloads, highlight it, push the delete button, and off she goes. All right, let's close this up. That's all I got. Let's close it up. Happy race day, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I'll put some links down below to the Discord channel. If you're new to Buster's Corner, we are a free setup community. We build them together. The goal is the top 10 for no money. It's all free over here. With that being said, you can make donations to the channel. That helps pay for our server time, paint jobs, and things like that we do through PayPal. So if I can throw a buck in the kitty, we sure do appreciate it. Happy race day.